Hey y'all, it's Coco, aka Gypset City, and I'm here with a video I legitimately don't want to make. I don't want to make it. I don't want to even be on camera right now, but yeah. Whew. So this video is titled, "Is the roller skate community racist?" So apparently, I'm gonna need to pretty much start this video off with the obvious question I've been getting asked. Whew, damn, this shit's hard. This video's hard. This is, ooh, it's uncomfortable. Pretty much about like the issue in Planet Roller Skate, the Planet Roller Skate group. For those of you who aren't fully aware or understand exactly what happened, I'm not going to speak for the people that were affected in this group because I didn't see it. I was not there when it happened. But from the screenshots and things people told me and sent me, apparently somebody was speaking on their experiences being black and skating and getting harassed by police, and the post was taken down, specifically because they said that it was a political issue and they didn't want to speak on the issue in this group because of children, from my understanding. Again, I was not there. I did not see this conversation in real time. So I'm just giving information that was given to me. If something is incorrect, of course, you guys can let me know more information in the comments, or you can even feel sure to give other people information in the comments. That's what this video is for. This video is not to be taken in a sense of we're gonna take people down and bashing. I'm only making this video because I've been asked to, and I cannot avoid this. I cannot avoid speaking about this. I don't want to talk about this because I've already talked about this before and people were not receptive. So with that said, apparently these people were silenced, people of color. I believe these people were black, from my understanding. And I guess their issue was the fact that a lot of stuff that gets posted in this particular group is political, whether it's body positivity, whether it's feminism. And I kind of feel like, in my personal opinion, people don't like talking about race. It just seems like that is what happened. I know people have been asking me specifically if Indy is racist. This is uncomfortable for me because I have my own relationship with her, and I've also, to those who have asked and continue to ask, and I'm not saying this in a negative way, that you guys are getting on my nerves. I think you guys have your own right to ask these questions. If people keep asking these questions, I have to say something about it. People keep asking me if I think she's racist. I can't speak on events that didn't particularly happen to me. Do I think she's racist? No, I don't think she's racist. Do I think she's tone deaf? What to say? Well, it seems that way from my experiences. That's what it's looking like. So for people who really want my opinion and have pushed for this answer because I am connected with her in some type of way. I know you guys, see me posting or sometimes in her comments and things like that. So you guys called me out on wanting, my thoughts, and there that is. But that doesn't excuse other people's experiences and other people's opinions. Like, I can't control that. All I have control over is my relationship with her. And, this is something that I've talked to her about, like, before any of this Planet Roller Skate stuff was happening. And the only thing I will say, because this video is not a bashing video, and it's definitely not a bashing video against Planet Roller Skate, or it's not a bashing video for any other company, I have to talk about it, unfortunately for me. Yeah, everybody has to make their own experiences, and how they learn and grow, or what choices they make after that, is up to them. It's not up to me. And people ask me if I'll ever work with her again and things like this. I personally don't have a problem with her per se when it comes to business stuff. I think the people that have a problem with her, that they have their own right. And I just really feel bad for how people are feeling right now. I feel bad. I have a lot of other words I could use. I'm just gonna stick with bad, and I feel the same. I feel like the same. I feel like yeah. I think, as people can see, like, I'm also not respected, and my voice often isn't heard. I can go on and on, but that's not what this is about. I do want to parlay this topic of not being heard, not being respected, and just the whole topic of racist and being tone deaf, with women attacking me in Portland. And these women, unfortunately, I have to be specific, because this is what people want. And so this woman, and her name is Bonnie, she owns the only brick and mortar skate shop, to my knowledge, in Portland, Five Stride Skate Shop. And it's unfortunate for her, because whether she knows this or not, if you have a brick and mortar skate shop and you're involved with Derby and involved in the skate community, you're seen as a leader in the skate community. And the fact that you had issues with my workshops being in Portland, which I totally can respect, but the fact that I don't understand, and is the issue in the skating community, was, where was the respect? As a person that has a leadership role in the skating community, specifically your skating community in Portland, I could have gotten an email. If you were that concerned about people's safety, you could inquire about the workshops, but that's unfortunately not what happened. I've been sent screenshots, and I have verbally met with people in person that told me that she specifically came with a plan or something for a group of people from there to attack my page. And they attacked me on my Facebook, both in my DMs or Messenger, and on my page, and all through my Instagram account. And it was really a really horrible experience. And it's just that doesn't make any sense because it's just a workshop. It's just a workshop where, I mean, there was 10 people in both of my workshops. But nobody reached out to me. And it draws up the question again, like, what's really the problem? Is the roller skate community really racist? I don't really know. Unfortunately, that it just is strange. I don't understand that. And for a person to have a company like that people look up to, and people purchase a large amount of product from your company, it's just really unfortunate. If you say that you're for women empowerment and for, it's fake. It's really fake. I do want to add something because I see a lot of bashing on white people, and I get it. It's people are tired. But I do want to say one thing is that most of my support actually does come from white people. It's ironic, huh? It's interesting. And I would be lying to your face, to this camera. Whew. If I didn't say that's not true, if I said that wasn't true, a lot of the negative support, I do have white people who are coming for me, but I have a lot of black women who cause issues for what I try to do and continuously and consistently try to bring me down. When it comes to names for these particular people, I think maybe for the time being, I'm not going to give names, but they're hiding in your plain sight. And they are black women or mixed race, however they choose to identify themselves. Yeah, they might even be your fave skater that you love, but I mean, they too are part of the issues that are happening in the roller skate community, whether it be racist or just plain bullying. In my opinion, it doesn't really, I don't want to say it doesn't hurt any different, but they fucking both hurt. And even though I always have a lot to say, I'm never coming for anybody personally. Well, maybe today I am, but that's only because I've been forced to. I just want to speak, like, one of my last points just on privilege. And it's just a strange time where I feel like a lot of people claiming to be woke, regardless of whether they are black and white, are very much teetering on racist or being completely tone deaf. Just because you're a Democrat doesn't mean you can't call the cops on somebody for being black because you got mad because they filmed you. I mean, we all know that just recently happened. And she's like a big supporter of the Democratic Party, blah, blah, blah. Kind of like being in Portland with people talking about Black Lives Matter. But do they? Do they matter to you? I do want to leave this video like on a positive note because I have had people support me, particularly white people. One of the companies is Grindstone. It's a woman-owned company. She pretty much does, from my understanding, like everything herself. She makes stoppers, and I know she has apparel. I also personally know that she's had her own issues in the skate community with being bullied, heavily bullied. that's not my story to tell. And maybe her seeing this will encourage her to speak her own truth. Another company that I would like to say, or like acknowledge, sorry, this is really hard. This is really difficult. Is a company in Amsterdam called Ginger Skates. She is such a positive light in the skating community. I think in general, but specifically in Europe, but I would say in general, she makes such a large effort to incorporate and to highlight and showcase Black culture within the skating community, regardless of whether she's visiting in America or in Europe. If you're in Europe, I would definitely recommend you buying your skates from Ginger Skates. This is not sponsored, but yeah. Another person I would like to acknowledge that has supported me, and that has supported me off camera, in camera, or wherever, which apparently this will be a little controversial, but this is the truth. However, when I mention this person, that doesn't omit anything that has happened, particularly in the past couple days, but that doesn't omit anything this person has done or who they have offended. But I do want to say that Pigeon personally has, from day one, and I would say day one is like 7-8 years ago, has always supported me, regardless of whether it's been something monetary in a way of like her hooking me up with some skates, but she's really inspired me and pushed me to do my own thing and to follow my dreams. Her and I have a relationship, off this fake internet world, and her and I have discussed, not in a long detail, but we have discussed, how she feels about things, and I appreciate her even acknowledging, the experiences that I've been through, information that I've given her in the past, and I guess that's all I'm going to really say on that part. I hope this information is useful. Again, I'm only making this video. I don't want to be here. I think it's obvious I don't want to be here. But I'm giving this video to you for information. It's not to bash people, because we need a solution. And the solution is to have conversations. And, you guys get to choose where you want to put your money. You guys get to choose who you want to support. And it's not always where you think it's supposed to be. It's really unfortunate. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people have other questions. This video, I will end it here, only because mentally I am just no words. I have no words. I would just like to end the video on saying thank you so much for all the positivity that I've gotten. I've gotten a lot, a ton, way more than I could have expected. Another way you can support me too is by buying some of my stickers that I sell. It's pretty much like a donation, and it's free shipping worldwide. I have other really affordable classes that you can take that are also online. It's going to be sent via a link. I know my website is not the best, but that also requires money. So I'm working on that. And oh, I also have another form of online classes that is also sent via link. But these classes, you actually can keep them and use them over and over again whenever you want to, from wherever. And the other set of classes that are the more affordable ones, those are for my Patreons. And those are only available as long as you're paying your payments, things like that. And those classes will be updated soon with more classes. Those are both roller skating and yoga. Also, oh, lastly, I know a lot of people want to have, my playlist. A lot of people ask for my playlist. I give my playlist to my Patreon supporters that specifically pledge for my playlist. That's also an option on my Patreon. I consider the content that I make for you guys, it's free content, and that is my gift to you. I enjoy it so much. I enjoy making it so much. However, when it comes to my personal things, like playlists that I put together, things like this, I actually pay for a streaming service every month. So I'm paying those artists every month. Every song you ever hear me playing, I've paid for it. And I pay for it monthly. And that's why I don't want to give out my personal stuff and things like this. I give it as an option for people who would like to donate and sow something into me as an artist. This is my full-time job. And I guess that's it. That's it for this video. It's possible that maybe I'll make a part 2 or part 3 to this video, maybe discussing other things in a bit more detail. But for now, I feel like this video is long enough. I didn't cry, which is great because I don't feel like anybody should really get the joy of seeing sad tears. Maybe from anybody. I thank you all for your time. I thank you for listening. I hope this inspires you to listen to others. I hope this inspires you to maybe not be so naive. Everything that glitters is not gold. Everything that is shiny doesn't always mean it's a good thing. Like, I don't know how else to say it, but trust your instinct, trust your gut, and on this note, I'm gonna leave. Thank you.